I finished my A-level exams, and after that, it was 3 months relaxing, waiting for the results to come. During these 3 months, I did only 3 things. Number 1, I watched the entire TV series Lost, because I was also lost and didn't know what to do in my life. Number 2, I ate all the meals and snacks at home and gained 15 kilos. Number 3, I worked on getting my motorbike license. I practiced for 3 long months with Sunil and the learners, and the day finally came for the trials. We were asked to be there at the Department of Motor Traffic by 8 a.m. So I woke up at 5 a.m., got ready, and made my way towards Bear. And there I was at 9:15 a.m., still standing in the queue outside, waiting to get inside. In hindsight, I will always be thankful to the Department of Motor Traffic for training us to stand in queues. Good preparation for the petrol and passport queues we had to face a decade later. I finally got inside the venue, and I sorted out the papers and got myself registered for the motorbike license. This was after 1 mini stampede, 3 coffees, and 5 toilet breaks. Contest master. The trials were set to begin at 10 a.m., but after a slight Sri Lankan delay, the moment finally came at 2:15 in the afternoon. The officer from the department introduced himself. "Hi, I'm Mr. Namal. Get ready and turn on the bike." I got ready and got onto the bike. At the practices with Sunil, we were only given a bike meant just for training purposes. Small, lightweight, less buttons, and easy to control. But this bike at the trials was big and heavy. I looked at the dashboard and controls. It looked like a missile launcher cockpit. I meddled and fumbled with a few switches, but I didn't know how to turn on this motorbike. "What are you doing?" asked Sunil. "I don't know how to turn it on." Sunil was looking very concerned. "I pity the girl who marries you." He switched on the bike for me and asked me to go a few meters. I switched to the first gear, but I didn't know how to control the speed of this bike. As soon as I switched to the first gear, the bike took off and went and slammed in front of a bike parked in front of me and knocked it to the ground. At this point, there were dozens of others doing their trials, and they all stopped and were staring at me. Mr. Nama started walking towards me. I looked at the bike that had fallen. Luckily, it was old and rusty. "Not much damage, sir. This bike anyway looks like it's meant for the scrapyard. The termites will love it." "That's my bike." "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You have taken care of it quite well. Both Sienna and I will love it." I went a few more minutes with this bike and finally started to get the hang of it. Yes, we had a bad start, but things were starting to look better now. "Keep going." Sunil gave me some encouragement. Next, we were asked to write in the pattern of number 8. I put a lot of effort and got my balance and tried to do this properly. After much effort, I went a short distance. I couldn't quite write in the pattern of number 8, but I successfully managed to write in the pattern of number 1. Sunil came to me once again. "Do you know that if you rotate the handles, you can turn left and right?" After a few more attempts, I got the hang of it and successfully completed the number 8 pattern. To round off the motorbike trials, we were asked to ride a few minutes on the actual road. I got ready and proceeded towards the main road with Sunil on my left on his bike and Mr. Nama on my right on his scrapyard bike. As I was about to enter the main road, a bullock cart was approaching. Now, I may not be a pro in motorbikes, but I'm definitely better than a bullock cart. I cut across in front of this and got ahead and started moving forward. We went along for a few more minutes, but I started to feel the weight of this bike getting to me. Nevertheless, I looked at Mr. Nambai. He was following me, watching my every move. Still, his trapeze bike still intact. We went for a few more minutes, and it's important that I follow the road rules and ride at a low pace. But in reality, I had no clue how to shift gears and increase the speed. After a couple of more minutes, I heard a rumbling noise. I looked to my right, and there it was, my nemesis, overtaking me, the bullock cart. I looked at Sunil. He looked ashamed. I'm sure he wanted to go and get into that bullock cart. The day, which was full of struggles, went along. I persisted with the task at hand and finally went home, having completed the motorbike trials. Ladies and gentlemen, is there anyone here who hasn't had a bad day or a bad phase in life? You and I have all faced a tough situation or a tough day, but we've kept our heads high and overcome all of those situations. A tough phase in life, a frustrating week, or a bad day. Keep your head high and keep going. That's it.